If you own an EV charger, how do you figure out the best way to build drivers to maximize your profits? And how do we calculate EV charging profits in the first place? We'll be comparing a few different examples and running the numbers on the best way to make the most amount of money from your EV chargers. If you're new here, my name's Trevor, and if not, welcome back to the channel. Can you make more money billing drivers by time or by energy? To be clear, today we're talking about level 2 chargers, and these chargers have a pretty wide range of potential kilowatt output that goes from 3 kilowatts all the way up to 19 kilowatts. But I would say the most common output for level 2 chargers is about 7 kilowatts. All right, let's look at a few examples of the profits of billing by time versus energy. Okay, our first example, we're going to take a slow charger and bill by time. In BC, the cost of electricity is roughly 12 cents per kilowatt. So if you had a slower charger with a 3 kilowatt output, then the cost of your electricity would be 36 cents, which is 3 times 12, right? And if you billed the driver $2 an hour, then your cost of electricity would only be 36 cents, and you'd make a pretty big profit of $1.64. But if you took the same charger and billed by energy instead, then the cost of electricity for you is still 36 cents, but now we're going to resell our electricity for 32 cents a kilowatt, which is fairly average. It might be a little bit on the high side. Now, the total cost for your driver is 96 cents, and that's that 32 cents times 3 kilowatts. So at the end of this, our profit is only 60 cents. So in this case, as you can see, if you have a slower charger, billing by the time-based model is more profitable. All right, now let's take a faster charger and see if the concept still applies. So now we have a faster charger with an output of 10 kilowatts, right? If we were to bill based on time, then our electricity costs us $1.20. That's that 10 kilowatts times 12 cents, right? And if we were still billing the driver $2 an hour, then our profit for this would only be 80 cents. But how about billing by energy instead? So the cost of electricity for a 10 kilowatt charger is still going to be $1.20. And if we were to resell our energy for that 32 cents per kilowatt, then the total for the EV driver would be $3.20 for using your charger, and our profit would be $2. So in this case, with a faster charger, it's definitely more profitable to bill by the energy-based model. Based on these comparisons, you can see that the best option for everybody is to have the fastest charger possible and bill by energy. For the owners of the chargers, you're making the most profit. And for the EV drivers using the chargers, I feel like it's the most fair because you're paying for the amount of juice that your car consumes and not just for the amount of time that you're sitting there. This industry is still the Wild West, and there's yet to be a fair market price that's established across the board for EV charging. So the main advice that I can give you is try to set up your chargers with the fastest output possible, because you can always adjust your fee in the future. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the different ways to bill for EV charging in the comments below. And as always, I'm here if you have questions or need help with the project. I really appreciate you guys checking in, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.